Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Week 2 predictions for the Rocket League Championship Series Season 7. Before we get into Week 2 predictions, I'm going to go over Week 1 and how I thought it went. Um, Week 1 wasn't like incredibly surprising, except I didn't even realize all these last 3 matches went to Game 5. That's interesting. Um, but I think the only one that I got wrong was Splice and Ghost, I'm pretty sure, but this one, I'll mark it green for correct. C9, I actually got the games right. Oh, I got the games right on both of those. Heck yeah. Oh, excuse me? Oh, I know what I did. Okay. EG and Rogue, I got that one right. Wow, look at that. This one I got wrong. Splice actually won that, which was surprising. So, by the way, I'm marking these on, the team that won and not on, the game counting. So G2 won their series, so I only got one wrong. Now EU, I know I got this one wrong. I got a lot of these wrong, I think. Here's Europe. Okay, TSM won. I should probably go over like how I thought the teams did, but you know, we're not gonna be like that. I think I got this one right to the games also. 3-1, yeah. Mouse, I got that right, and I also got this one right. Okay, so alright, so Energy goes self-explanatory. Energy expected to win that. They did. Same thing for C9. Although C9 looked terrible, and Splice did not look that bad. Splice is honestly, I think they did better than people thought they were gonna do. Uh, in my opinion, I think Ghost maybe could have played a little bit better here and there. I think Illusion is last in every stat, or close to last. He could have played better. I think he's playing back too much. I think if you stick memory there and let Lethamir and Illusion run the offense, then things will be better. EG and Rogue, that was a slugfest. I don't think either team played exceptionally well, aside from Jerpace doing a flip reset, but shh, we don't talk about that. I think Kronovi didn't play that bad against Evil Geniuses. Splice and Ghost, like I said, Splice played better than everybody thought they would. I think Ghost kind of underperformed a little bit. I do expect to see better from Ghost throughout this season, and it was only week 1, so I kind of expect each team to play better. G2 and Space Station. G2 came out really cold. 3-1, 3-2, then 2-1, 4-3, 3-1. You know, Space Station honestly looks like a top 4 contender for LAN. They really do. I figured that they would be top 6 with how good they were at DreamHack and throughout the promotion tournament. I thought they would be top 6, but they look really good if they can just get their shooting accuracy figured out, because they cannot score a goal. It's pretty. What does this button do? Oh, I can watch games. I think that'll just send me down here where all the videos are. But so yeah, Europe, the Bricks, Trouble, both played horrendously bad. Neither team honestly should have won that, but you know, one team has to. I would have loved to see the Bricks win because I'm a huge Cookser fan, but you know, things happen. It was only week 1, like I said. TSM versus Mouse. Mouse played pretty well, but you're going up against TSM. TSM's not horrible. Vitality against PSG. PSG, how many goals did they score? 3? Yeah. They scored 3 goals and let in 4, 5, 9. So, you know, not great stats for PSG. But, Vitality played pretty well. Definitely, I think, a top 4 contender, if not a top 2 contender. I think they're out there. Mouse against Trouble. Mouse, again, played pretty well. Trouble played like trash in this series. This series, it wasn't too terribly bad, but I think they wasted all their energy playing against Speed on the Bricks, and they didn't have any for Mouse. Dig and Barcelona. Signitas didn't play too great. We've definitely seen better from them. Barcelona played like they did at DreamHack, and they actually won. So, you know. But with all that out of the way, let's get into week Oh my god, are you kidding me? Week 2. Probably should have set this up before I started recording, but we got G2. Oh, forget G2 Rogue. I like that abbreviation better. G2 Rogue Ghost C9 SSG EG. Did I abbreviate Splice over there? Yeah. Splice Energy. Oh. G2 EG. Okay. So G2 and Rogue. I think G2 is going to ramp up into their season like they have every previous season besides season 3. That was a weird season. Sizz got top 2 and auto-qualled for LAN, so, I don't really count that season, to be honest, Kappa. But, I don't think Rogue is playing as good as they need to beat G2, so I'm going to give it 3-1 in favor of G2 for that reason. But, why does it go over there? But I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 5, or who knows, it could go to 5 and Rogue might be the winner. C9 and Ghost. Even though C9 played bad over here against Splice, like I said earlier, expect every team to get better as the season goes on. Honestly, same could go for Ghost. But, I mean, it's C9 we're talking about. You really, actually, I won't say, I'll say 2-3 for C9. Because you really can't you can't pick against C9 unless they give you a reason to, and they honestly haven't really given us a reason to. So, I got C9 in that matchup. Unless Illusion actually plays offense, or I guess Lethemir has to let Illusion play offense, for them to succeed, in my opinion. But, Space Station versus EG. EG's got the capability. They have the firepower. They've got Jirpe, Corrupted G. They're both incredible strikers. Classics is decent. He fills in where he needs to be. He does what he needs to do. But if Space Station... Here's what it's going to come down to. Space Station continues to have the shot accuracy they've had in the past. I don't think they're going to win against EG. But if they can get their shot accuracy figured out, 3-1 for Space Station. I think they'll get it figured out. I think they're going to get the win. Don't at me. You can get mad at me on Twitter, but, no one follows me anyway. I'm not that popular, so it's whatever. Splice versus NRG. I've said G2 versus Evil Geniuses. So here's the thing. Chicago, we got 2 grudge matches for G2. I got G2 against Crow. Crow's going up against his old team, and Chicago is going up against his old team. So I think the people that were scheduling Rlcs, they had a really fun time with the schedule this week for North America. So, even though I said G2 is probably going to ramp up into their season like they have in the past, I think Evil Geniuses, honestly, is the better team right now. I think G2's got more firepower and more offensive capabilities and mechanical creativity. But I like Evil Geniuses better as a team, if that makes any sense. I think they're more team-focused. Again, ignore the Jirpe flip reset. But I think I'm going to go to Game 5, but I'm going to give it to EG. Week 2 for Europe. Let's move it here. Who's playing? Barcelona. Vitality. Frick. Dignitas. PSG. Triple Trouble. TSM. Again, sorry, I should have set this up before I started recording. But I didn't do that. Okay. Oh, I just realized I messed up there. Now here's the thing. I think there's a solid top 3 for Europe right now, and you really can't argue with it. I think Dignitas, Vitality, and Barcelona. I think those are the top 3 teams in Europe right now. So that's the big 3 of Europe, pretty much. And the fact that we're going to see Barcelona against Vitality and Dignitas versus Vitality in the same week, in the same day. That's exciting. Um, I think if Vitality goes 2-0 this week, I think they're solid lock for top 2 because they knocked out PSG. They would have beaten Barcelona and they beat Dignitas. And if you beat those 2 teams, you can pretty much beat anybody else. So I wouldn't be surprised if Vitality goes 7-0, but I think it all relies on today, on this week. They have to go 2-0 if they want to get a 7-0, obviously. You have to go undefeated to go undefeated. So, but do I think that's going to happen? I'm a huge fan of Devo, not so much of Bluey, but Devo is like one of my favorite players to watch, and Bluey is insane. And Alpha's nuts too. Now that being said, you think if who's on Barcelona, you think, oh, they're going to have it. But you don't really, it's easy to forget who's on Vitality. You got Fairy Peak, whose mechanical abilities are absolutely ridiculous. K-Dop, enough said. I don't really like the third that much, but, Scrub, I will admit, as much as I don't like him, he's not terrible. So I'm going to say 3-2 for Vitality. Oh, nope, there we go. 3-2 for Vitality, but I wouldn't be surprised if Barcelona can squeak away with a win. Dig is going to win that 3-1. PSG is just too weak compared to Dignitas. Triple Trouble versus TSM. TSM's going to have that. Triple Trouble, they did not look good week 1. If they can clean that up and look better, then maybe they can take out TSM. But I think at the moment TSM is a better team. Mouse versus the Bricks. If we're going on how these teams look, then Mouse is a better team. They looked way better than the Bricks did, in my opinion. But I don't know. That's tough. I think if there's, I don't know, man. I really like Cooks. Huge fan of Cooks, obviously. What else I really like a lot? He's one of my favorite players. Who's the better team? Okay. Again, like I said, if we're going off of how they look, Mouse is better. So based off of that, 3-1 for Mouse. Dig versus Vitality. Vitality has a strong case for number 1 in Europe right now. I think K-Dop has to show that he made a good choice going to Vitality, and they didn't do that at DreamHack. Albeit that was on LAN and it's a little bit different than online. But it's Dignitas we're talking about. But it's Dignitas without K-Dop, and K-Dop's on the other team. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be that guy. Vitality sweeps Dignitas. All 3 overtimes, exactly like the C9 Supply series. That's what's going to happen with Vitality and Dig. So, can't wait to come back in a couple days and see how wrong I was. Actually, I'm going to switch this around. Because I think if there's an upset pick, there was an upset pick over here for it, and it was G2 versus Space Station, and it almost happened. And I kind of picked maybe, potentially, you could say an upset here, and it worked out. So I think there's an upset pick for this whole week. It's Ghost versus C9, or there really isn't one for Europe, but I think there's an upset pick for this week. It's definitely Ghost versus C9. So I'm going to pick the upset. I'm going to die on this hill. Ghost versus C9. I'll give it 3-2 for Ghost, and I really don't like Ghost. But, you got to pick the upset every now and then. You know what I mean? So, that's going to be it for this predictions video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, click on the like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll start getting more into posting more gameplay videos, but I don't know when I'll do that. But, yeah, that'll be it. See you guys later. Peace.